A man is shocked to wake up with bruises all over his body. He wants to figure out what's going on. That night, he didn't drink the milk his fiancée brought him because he suspected she was trying to get back at him. Sure enough, half an hour later, his fiancée secretly entered his room. He pretended to be asleep. After several attempts by his fiancée to test him and seeing that he had completely passed out, he immediately called some strong men to pull him out of bed and kick him repeatedly for about 10 minutes. To his greater shock, everything was planned by his own sister and his fiancée, who wanted to take revenge on their foster son. He was a painting genius and the one most likely to win the competition. However, on the day of the competition, he was involved in a car accident that left him permanently unable to move and with broken hands and paralyzed legs. This meant he could never hold a paintbrush again. He thought it was just a regular car accident, but then he accidentally overheard that it was actually his sister and fiancé who had arranged it, because only if he didn't participate would their foster son win the championship. They also said that the foster son had saved them from a fire years ago, so they had to repay the favor. What they didn't know was that it was actually the man who had saved them. Thinking about being betrayed by the two people closest to him and now becoming a useless person relying on a catheter for the rest of his life, he almost decided to commit suicide. But suddenly, a phone call gave him a chance for revenge. It turned out that a top research institute had learned about his situation and had developed a drug that could regrow bones and hoped he would be a test subject. Without hesitation, the man agreed. Soon it was time for him to be discharged. Seeing his sister and fiancé taking care of him so much, he felt no emotion at all and even felt like vomiting. When he got home, the foster son rushed over to check on his injuries and even showed off the championship trophy he had won. Little did he know that this was all the result of the man's sacrifice. Seeing his sister and fiancé only care about the trophy, he wanted to go to his room to be alone, but the foster son came along pretending to help him. The man never expected that the foster son would fall down the stairs to frame him. His sister and fiancé were heartbroken when they saw it. The foster son accused the man of pushing him down because he was jealous of his normal life. The sister was so angry she scolded the man and slapped him hard. She even demanded he apologize to the foster son, but he refused to do so because he hadn't done anything. He said it was the foster son who fell down on his own. He thought the matter would end there, but the fiancé, wanting revenge for the foster son, secretly put sleeping pills in his milk and then had some strong men beat him up. Fortunately, the man had been careful and didn't drink the milk. He found out that everything was a way for his sister and fiancé to take revenge on the foster son. The next day, the man lay in bed with bruises all over his body. His sister and fiancé pretended to be concerned and said they wanted to throw him a big birthday party. He thought they were really preparing for his birthday, but on the actual day, he found out that the birthday gift from his fiancé was actually a free gift given with a suit for the foster son. Also, while the fiancé was away, he saw on her phone that they hadn't been preparing for his birthday at all, but instead had been traveling with the foster son. Heartbroken, the man immediately called the research institute to ask when they could come pick him up, but right then, the foster son came in and mocked him. When he saw the gifts his sister had bought for the man, he became furious and called some henchmen from outside. The man thought they were there to beat him, but instead, the foster son was on the ground screaming for help. He realized the foster son was once again playing a fake injury to frame him. When his sister and fiancé heard the noise, they rushed over to comfort him. Seeing this, the foster son immediately accused the